right. So our next segment is the True Star Confessions. This is our segment where I'm gonna let Kennedy take it away, but go ahead.
So True Star Confessions is our segment where you guys get to send in your stories or anything that you want advice about. Here's our disclaimer. What we say is not law. Do what you choose to. Do not have your mama calling up to True Star like, y'all told my baby. Yes, because I wish somebody mama would call up here like,
right.
Now she's not going to college because Gary said that he didn't care about going to college. Like, bro, no, do not blame us for that. We're just giving you our opinion. Right. Go based off of how you feel because as we said every week, this is your life. You have to live with it. You have to make these decisions, and it comes with growing up. Like you have to make the final decision because. Girl, grow up, twin.
Oh God.
But
grow up, twin.
This one is a little Sully. You might have to, you may understand and feel this one because you're an older sibling.
Yeah.
Oldest sibling.
I'm the oldest sibling.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought you had an older brother or something like that.
Nah, I'm big bro.
Okay, big. I'm so sorry for
Here
them
we go.
But I'm a older cousin, so I kind of see a little bit of this, but not as much. But the title is Help. I Feel Like a Teen Mom.
Good luck, bro.
That's a loaded title, baby.
Yeah, like, whoo, that's deep.
Yeah.
But okay, so she says, hi, my name is Melody. I'm 17. I struggle with wanting to go out, but having a single mother who's a nurse and often takes overtime just to make ends meet leaves me left taking care of my 2 little brothers. I appreciate all that she does, but still wants to feel like a teenager. How can I communicate this to her without making her feel bad? And like, I love.
Did they say how old?
17. So she's 17.
No, I'm saying the kids. Like,
no, they didn't say how old the siblings was. But I'm assuming they can't say about themselves.
Right.
But I will say I love that she's like, I understand that she's doing a lot. I understand that it's just her. And it's not like she said her mom's going out. She's saying she does overtime to make ends meet. Like, so I do understand, like, hey, I do know, mom, you're human. But it's like, I do get that you're like, I still want to be a teenager too. Like, so how would you say this to your mom without making her feel bad? Which is it's really touchy because
that's
even
touchy.
like outside of little siblings stuff, like I still struggle. Like I don't want my mom to feel bad no type of way, but like this is bothering me.
Yeah.
So I would honestly, in my personal opinion, I would say sit her down. Make it where no one else is around. It's not like people ganging up on her. Because I feel like when you do it in front of other people, it makes it feel like everybody feel like I'm not taking care of my kids. And I would just like first start off with saying, hey, I appreciate everything you do for us. I appreciate that you're going out, you're making ends meet, you're working overtime because as a nurse, them hours are long already. So overtime she's drained too. And I would just say, tell her thank you. Tell her thank you, say I appreciate you. And then ask her like, is there any way, instead of like, I'm tired, I want to be a teenager. I would say, is there any way that I can go out this weekend or this next weekend? Or can we work on a schedule where like, me and you both can get that you working and I can still be a teenager. And I wouldn't say like, I'm not going to lie to you. I would not go in there saying I feel like a teen mom. Because it's like, dang.
Yeah, like don't say that.
Like, you undercutting what she's saying. I wouldn't say going in there like, I do not say, I feel like I'm the mom. Like, girl, you the mama pays the bills.
Right. You know how black mamas be.
You know, they be ready.
That is not.
Like, I wouldn't say like,
cereal.
Right.
Like, I'm cooking dinner now. Don't.
Right.
But I would say like, hey, mom, like, I feel overwhelmed and I'm 17. So you're about to possibly go away to school or you're about to enter adulthood, what decision you make. You're about to enter adulthood. So these are kind of like the last couple of years before you are seen as a true adult. And if you do go away to school, now you're going to be away from your high school or high school friends. And if you don't go away to school, you're still going to be a little disassociated with your high school friends. Now you're about to start working. You're about to start, if you're not working already, like you're about to start doing real life. So I would genuinely say, hey, mom, I'm so grateful for all that you do for me. I wouldn't water it down. Honestly, don't water down your feelings, but like come at it real respectful because it's not like she outside clubbing.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I would say come to her with an empathy standpoint, but that's if you want to even confront it because you are 17, so you're already already at that age where it's time to start thinking about the future. I would say use it as fuel. Like this is your drive to kind of create your own independence and get out the house or do whatever you want to do when you do turn 18, so that you're not bogged down. And as an oldest child, I feel like it's a such thing as older sister guilt, like oldest sister guilt, or
Explain.
just oldest
Can you explain?
child guilt, because you are a very essential pillar of strength in your siblings' lives, right?
Yeah.
So if to take that away from them, or they look forward to seeing you every day, or they look forward to your support. For me, when I went away to school, it was hard because like they look to you for support. You may not have as much time, but you just have to think of it as, okay, this is what I'm doing so that I can get ahead, or this is what I'm doing so that I can create some independence for myself. Because if you don't, you'll be tied down to your family your whole life. And it's not a bad thing, but it's like after a certain point, you have to just establish your own independence and be your own person. Because if you, I don't know.
Definitely that. And I would say, just my little 2 cents as an older sibling, like when you talk to your mom, when you have that sit down that Kennedy mentioned, know that you have some leverage, right? Just know that you are needed in a sense, right? So if I was you, I would use that leverage. I would be like, yo, mom, I've been watching the kids, whatever, man.
I've been watching
go ahead
the
and
kids.
just do this. Let me go ahead and do this, do that. Let me go ahead and do whatever I want. Let me get this, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, older sibling, that comes with like real power. Like, I don't know about y'all, but when I was a kid and I was an older sibling, I would always get more Kool-Aid than my little sibling.
Come on, Kool-Aid.
That's all Gary cared about.
Little
The
extra
Kool-Aid. Extra sugar. Grandma poured me some extra
I'm older,
sugar.
bro, because I'm older and I got more responsibility. So they say, hey, bro, we going to get you some extra Kool-Aid, man. Go ahead, ask for some money, man. Go ask for some
Ask for some money.
Go ahead, bro. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with asking for some money. You said she working overtime? Hey, no, get that.
But if you work overtime, make ends meet. That means regular time ain't worth it, bro.
Look, bro. You gotta make the best out of it, bro. Go ahead, take space. You 17. You about to be an adult almost. You know what I'm saying? I think around 18, 19 is when you like really are an adult for real. Like, you're not on your own, but you gotta start moving like an adult. You gotta start thinking like an adult, whether that's going to college, whether that's, you know what I'm saying, working, doing whatever you gotta do, bro. You gotta start thinking about yourself. So when you have that conversation with her, man, go ahead, use that leverage, bro. See what you can get out of it. It's still your mama too. You know what I'm saying? You got want to get taken care of.
She didn't say her mama wasn't taking care of her.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would say, but on the same note, but as a younger sibling, and I'm the youngest, I'm the baby.
Spoiled.
No, shut up. I was about to say thank you to the older siblings. Just let me get it out, bro. Like, I'm trying to be nice,
the
bro.
older sibling than me, but
I was trying to be nice, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
So all the older siblings, except for Gary.
No.
No, but for real, because when Sully was saying all the things, I was like, dang, because I really did look to my bigger sister. Still do. I love her down. Hey,
we don't have any older siblings to look to. It's just us.
Crazy, I was just talking about that with my sister because I feel like older siblings, like, one, y'all keep y'all emotions in sometimes.
Yes,
too.
we do.
So I'm like, bro, you can, I'm grown now. You can tell me you struggling or whatever. You need some like mental support or whatever like that. Because when I'm struggling, I go right to my, hey, bro, like, get your mama, bro. Like, bro, this job is really blowing me, bro. Like, I'm really finna have to depend on you because I'm finna quit, bro. Like, I be like, bro, like, you finna have to pay my bills again, bro, because I quit, bro. And like, my birthday, you gonna have to take off for work because it's my birthday. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I dead told my sister that, like,
I think it's good. Yeah.
So, but I do say thank y'all because we don't, as younger siblings, we be like, dang, this our second parent or like our third parent. Cause,
that's literally what it is.
Like, but it's cool. It's to grow up and then like see my big sister. I'm like, period. Like, I tell people also, me and my sister argue, but baby, I got a dope big sister. Like, and I'm sure that's what y'all big, if y'all are dope, because I don't know if y'all can be as dope as my sister, but if y'all are cool people, I mean, about y'all, it's gonna be worth it in the end. Cause when I make it, baby, she getting a car, a house, a condo.
And I think boundaries are so important, like we said too, when it comes to like creating, back to her issue, like just making sure you have other things going on too. Like if it's to the point where if you get a job, just to create a tangible solution. If you get a job, if you working at night, you can't be at home, so it's gonna have to be somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
But then you still gonna be burnt out, I feel like. Not saying don't get a job, because no, get a job because you still need to sustain yourself. Because at this age, you're 17. Like, I think that's a big key point. You're 17. You have to start preparing. Like, you about to go to school
and get a job.
Your parent is already still worried about is making ends meet without a college tuition, without a college student in the house, you're gonna need some help or you're gonna need some support. So you might want to start getting a job. And I would just say like, hey, mom, outside of going out, I'm about to get a job too because I'm about to leave. Like,
Yeah, that's
not
what I'm
about to be
saying.
here.
Create your boundaries. Like, if it's
Yeah.
not a job, get involved in some activity after school. Do something where your time is not just so free and so open to the point where you just at people's disposal. That's with anything.
And
so.
then outside of that, offer solutions too. Like if you do have an aunt or you do have that neighbor that your mom is close to, offer that like, hey, can so can we ask so and so? Can you help us? Even if you go ask them on the side, don't tell her you ask them on the side because then she'll be thinking people in her business. You know, black parents they don't like people in their business. But be like, hey, what if so and so will help out? Like if me and so and so split the thing, like I watch them from like homework time, so like 3 to 5, and I can go out with my friends from 5 to 9, 5 to 12. You know, like whop.
Oh God. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
To put a nice bow on it all, to say you feel like a teen mom, sure. I would say it definitely does build character. You're doing great. Good
Definitely.
job. Good job.
It
W
does.
big sister.
W big sister.
big
Shout out to all the oldest siblings out there, man. We go through it, but we
Nah, it
get
builds
through
And
it.
the big
okay?
cousins because baby they call me every
The
week
big-
for some money.
You just
And I
wanna
don't-
be
The
involved.
big sisters and the big brothers, oldest.
Nobody,
Bro.
nobody talking about the big cousin.
First of
It
all,
gotta
I woke
be
up-
the big.
First of all, I did their punishment work. Y'all ever had to write lines?
Who? Why?
Yes,
Bro,
I
had
gave
to
my
write
little
the
brother
lines to my
lines.
little cousin.
Why
Like
did
this,
you
she
have
had
to do that? You did not have to do that, bro.
Bro, I did because I had to help them with their homework. And if they wasn't done with their homework in time, then I wasn't going to bed because I had to, you know.
That's
So
homework.
now we doing
Bro,
lines.
ain't nothing like an oldest sibling. You gotta be with them every single day.
Bro,
And like you said, now that my brother is old enough, he's 17. I got a whole bunch of younger siblings, but my
I'm saying, dang, I know you
teenage
had a
brother,
17.
yeah, he's had turned into my dating coach. Okay.
Dating coach?
Yes, literally, because I'm like, you old enough now where I can
He-
depend on you too,
Can
and you can give me a male perspective.
excuse me, can he coach Gary because you know that free that, no, Chipotle,
Gary needs some coach. All right, next to the next topic.
Yo, what's